What's up, guys? This is Tabletop Vibes, and today we're taking a look at Asylum Escape by Blind Eddie Games. This game is dark.
Yes.
And gives you a little bit of that Tim Burton feel.
Yes, absolutely.
This is Halloween, Coraline, Nightmare Before Christmas.
Corpse Bride.
This is Halloween. That's not a movie, that's a song.
Yeah.
This is Halloween. Anyways.
But yeah, this is you're in an asylum. Hey, that's so much fun.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Yes, with all patients moaning around, kind of think like almost like they're going around. They're trying to catch you and your victims. You're trying to escape them. So it is a hidden movement game. You don't want them to know where you are.
No.
But you're also hiding.
Misuse.
Yes, you're also hiding from all the other victims.
Yeah.
Who want to direct all the patients to say, "Go over there, attack him."
Yeah. The kind of crux of this is like it plays from
3 to 7.
3 to 7 players.
Yep.
And so you can play it as certain people, decent number of people play as patients or victims. The coolest part probably would have one person play the patient and everybody else play victims, and you are in this asylum that is essentially falling apart with you standing inside of it.
Right, exactly.
Crazy people trying to kill you.
Right. So basically, how the crux of the turns work, you're gonna have
Don't blink.
You're going to have your victim card in front of you. It is going to have some sort of benefit and some sort of hindrance throughout the game. And you are going to hidden movement around a 5x5 grid, 25 rooms around the asylum. And the patients are going to take a turn. They're going to, at first, kind of blindly move 1 or 2 spaces orthogonally around. Yep. And then you're going to take a turn. And that means either you draw a movement card, which is going to be a 1 to 3 usually. There's also a move anywhere card. Or you're going to have a camouflage, sabotage, sabo cards. The camouflage helps you in case like you're caught or you're trying to go somewhere fast. And the sabotage ones, they're like, hey, like alarms and color bombs and rage serums.
Yeah, so like when we played, I was the sergeant. And my good thing was if I got caught, I could roll the dice because I had a gun, and I could then take out the patient, and then it would respawn the next time around. And then my negative, though, was to play sabotage cards. I had to discard a card from my hand, which was just painful to do all the time because I'm just throwing away good cards. And then Jason was just destroying the crap out of me.
Yep. Mine one was I actually had a character that actually had a boy and his dog, basically. So you had to kill him
Milo
twice.
Or something.
But the downside is that Bloodlust cards affect me as well as everybody else. And the Bloodlust cards. So basically what happens is you kind of keep meandering around until the patients invariably find
it's a cat and mouse, like hidden movement aspect. Try to stay alive.
Yep. Until they find a victim. And more will spawn as the game progresses.
Yes.
And once they find them, then they have to roll a die. And if they roll at or above the value on their card, they will kill the victim.
You out.
So sad.
You're a goner. There is no
next time.
Yeah, there's no take backs.
Right.
You're gone out of the game.
Once that happens, let's just say the victim spontaneously explodes and takes away the room with it. So you remove the room from the game. Bye-bye room. And the whole thing
it gets worse.
Collapses.
Yeah, that collapses the column.
Right, so the whole structure shifts. If they miss, then they draw a Bloodlust card, which is what my character was susceptible to. Yeah. And these are things that basically like
that was bad.
Allow them to travel faster, allow them to search and find characters easier. Yeah. Basically, they're bloodlusted. They're on a rage.
You just got energized.
Yeah, they're rampage.
Pure destruction.
Exactly. So this game is a lot more of pushing the patients towards the other victims and away from you type of thing what I'm trying to avoid.
Exactly. And then the other, portion is when someone gets caught and blows up and the room collapses. Well, now, depending on where you are, because you're writing this information down, it's hidden.
Yeah, it's hidden movement.
So, you don't say where you actually are unless, someone tells you have to give ideas of where you're at. Then you just kind of make points on the board. But that your information is kept to yourself. But, I was at the courtyard, blows up. Now I'm at the top of the 5x5 grid. Now I just slid all the way down. Here's the patient. Right. I'm like, dang.
Right. So yeah, the board can keep because
and if I go through that, and if you go through the patient, same difference.
Right. Caught. Right. So this game keeps going. They're going to keep going around and finding all these victims until you get to one more victim left. One victim left.
Exactly.
And then the end of game trigger starts. And that victim has to survive for 3 rounds. But the patients are really angry at this point. And
they're gone ballistic.
Any room that they end their turn in, that room blows up.
Yeah, and for the last 3 rounds, they're just moving around, and rooms are just bam, bam,
Right.
collapse, collapse.
So either you survive those 3 turns, and if you do, you escape and you win, and if not, then you are caught and killed and join the rest of your bodies in the afterlife.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like poor little Frankenweenie. That dog didn't have a chance.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, again, it's just like this crazy chaos, cool, like Halloweenish feel,
Yep.
Tim Burton feel. The cards are like pretty nutty and a little spooky, and like, oh my God, this card.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that one's
The
freaky.
bed dummy, which I'll show up on the
there
screen,
you go.
but the bed dummy, he just looks hilarious.
Right.
And like, you just have all these combinations that you can do, and you can play as many cards as you want on your turn that's applicable.
Yeah, I was doing some chaining stuff.
Jason
where I
was
gaining
just, like,
cards, throwing
destroying
cards,
me.
gaining more cards. So there is some chaining involved.
Yeah.
But you also have things that are like super overpowered. But if you use them, you'll be a target, like the Golden Chalice.
Yes, the Golden Chalice.
Which basically makes every movement card move anywhere. But I can guarantee if you do that, everybody else is going to say, we're going to play all the sabotage cards on you because
I have cards face up.
Yep. Because you're too powerful and you need to go down.
Just because we don't know where you're moving doesn't mean we're going to let you move.
Exactly.
That's pretty much it.
Exactly.
So yeah, you're just literally cat and mouse trying to figure out where the patients are, or stay away from the patients if you're the victims, and then figure out where the victims are if you're the patients, and hopefully you come out on top and victorious, because the asylum is not going to stay together. So it's time sensitive.
Yes. Very.
No one built this well. It's not good. But yeah,
The whole thing's collapsing. Yeah, I want refund on my contractor.
Yeah, exactly. It was bad. Anyways, yeah, it's just a super fun game. It's coming soon out to Kickstarter. It's going to be a blast. Check it out. October 1st. Get yours. Join the asylum. Stay alive. And don't blink. Anyways, yeah. Betray your friends is pretty much where it's at. And then that's like on the box. Everything says, have fun, betray your friends. But it's a really good time. You play up to 7 people. It's quick. It's fun. And you'll probably make a bunch of enemies for your friends.
Victims.
We're Tabletop Vibes. Like, subscribe, and comment on your favorite Halloween movie.
Halloween movie. Yeah, Night Before Christmas is pretty good. Even though I know it's on brand, but I really enjoyed it. It's a good one.
Mine's either that or Coraline.
Yeah.
It's probably Night Before Christmas, though.
It's really good.
This is Halloween Jack and the Pumpkin Man and Oogie Boogie. Anyways, come on. Anyways, we're Tabletop Vibes. This is Asylum Escape. We'll check you next time.